You know, every once in a while, a new vehicle comes along that just creates a whole different level of buzz. And this is one of them. We're going to be talking all about a brand new SUV that wants to take a legendary name, Land Cruiser, and put it into a smaller, more affordable package. This is the compact Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. And that brings us to the million-dollar question, right? The one that's really driving all this excitement. Can Toyota actually take that legendary Land Cruiser DNA, the toughness, the get-you-anywhere reliability, and put it in a package that doesn't cost an arm and a leg? Well, let's dive in and find out.
So first things first, we have to talk about the hype. And believe me, it's not just a bunch of online chatter. The excitement around this vehicle is absolutely real, and it's all happening for a few very good reasons.
I mean, seriously, try to find a corner of the automotive world that isn't buzzing about this thing. From enthusiast forums to the biggest auto shows, the idea of a mini Land Cruiser has totally captured everyone's imagination.
All right, so the big question, when can we actually expect to see it? This timeline here kinda tells the story. See, Toyota originally hinted it might come a bit sooner, but a few things got in the way. Development got tied up with the bigger Land Cruiser 250 platform, which slowed things down. Then you add in all the complex global certifications and trade pressures, it all adds up. But here's the bottom line, the thing you need to remember. The global debut is now officially set for the first half of 2026.
Okay, to really get why this little SUV is such a big deal, you have to look at its roots, its DNA. The name Land Cruiser isn't just a badge they slap on the grille. It carries a 70-year promise of just absolute, no questions asked, get you home from anywhere toughness.
And this quote right here, it just perfectly sums up what Toyota is doing. They're aiming for that sweet spot, A vehicle with genuine off-road credibility, but without the eye-watering price tag of a giant SUV. It's all about bringing that legendary capability to more people.
So, how are they going to deliver on that promise of toughness? Well, it all starts right here, a ladder frame chassis. Now, you got to understand, pretty much every other compact SUV out there uses what's called a unibody frame. It's all about comfort. But this is built like a proper truck for pure strength. It's the same kind of setup you'd find in the basically indestructible Toyota Hilux Champ. And in this vehicle class, that is a massive, massive deal. And that heavy-duty frame is there for one reason, to uphold the Land Cruiser legacy. A legacy built on decades of trust all over the world. We're talking about durability in the harshest deserts, the kind of reliability that families in the most remote corners of the world depend on, and proven strength on the roughest mountain trails. The new FJ has some big shoes to fill.
Okay, so we know it's built tough from the chassis up, but what does it actually look like? Let's get into the design, because here, form absolutely meets function. Just take a look at this comparison. You can see exactly where it fits in the lineup. At about 177 inches long, it slides right in between the smaller Corolla Cross and the bigger RAV4. It's not too big, not too small, it's kind of that just right size. Agile enough for a tight trail, but still practical enough to live with every day. It's the sweet spot. The whole look is pulled straight from that amazing compact cruiser EV concept. You get that classic, upright, boxy shape that just screams, I'm here to do work. And this isn't just for show. Every single detail has a purpose. The short overhangs mean better angles for getting over obstacles, the high ground clearance keeps the important bits safe from rocks, and that iconic spare tire on the back just finishes the whole ready-for-anything vibe. All right, so it's got the rugged bones, it's got the adventurous looks, but what's actually powering this thing? Let's talk about the heart of the beast.
So the main engine that keeps popping up is this 2.7-liter four-cylinder. Now let's be clear, you're not going to win any drag races with this thing. It's a proven workhorse designed for one thing: dependable, steady power when you need it most. For places like North America and Europe that need a bit more punch or better efficiency, you can bet we'll see other options, especially hybrids, pushing horsepower up towards that 200 mark or even higher.
So for that base engine, you're looking at about 161 horsepower. Again, not a staggering number on paper.
But then you get to this number. For off-roading, this is the one that really counts. 181 pound-feet of torque. That's the grunt. That's the twisting force that gets you over the rocks and through the mud. It's the key to that unstoppable feeling in really tough terrain.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. The two questions I know you're all asking. What's it going to cost, and when can I finally buy one?
So here's the breakdown of what we're expecting on the price tag. In Japan, it could start as low as around $26,600. Now, for those of us in North America, it looks like it'll probably start right around $35,000, and then climb up toward $45,000 as you add more features and get into the higher trims. And honestly, That pricing really hits the bullseye. It makes it a truly accessible yet incredibly capable off-roader.
So let's just lock this in one more time. The official global debut is confirmed for the first half of 2026. Yeah, I know, it feels like a bit of a wait, but it really seems like Toyota is taking the time to get this one perfect.
So, when you put it all together, what do you have? The Land Cruiser FJ is really shaping up to be more than just another SUV. It's like a modern interpretation of those classic old-school off-road values. It's built for drivers who crave real capability, but without all the extra fluff, the excessive size, and the crazy price tag. And all of that leaves us with one final, really interesting question to chew on. By blending this legendary name with a purpose-built, compact design and a price tag people can actually afford, is Toyota creating a modern classic right here, right now? We won't know for sure until 2026, but man, it's going to be exciting to find out.